Hey, what's going on, guys? Like Butter here, and today I got a division video. I was going to make a video talking about the base of operations sales for last night on Friday, because as most of you guys know, every Friday the base of operations sales and the DZ03 blueprints and all the other blueprints kind of swap. This week it kind of sucked. There was a M9 blueprint for the second week in a row and an M44 blueprint, which was 2 weeks in a row about a week ago. So super unfortunate that these haven't changed and that there hasn't been really anything worth getting. However, I'm still going to do a video today on the division because I was messing around with my build and I thought I would put together a PvE build for you guys because as most of you know, the challenging incursion just came out for Clear Sky and it's super fun, so I thought I would put it together a build what I think is going to work the best for some of you, and you guys can try it out yourself and let me know what you think. So I think I had a suggestion on a stream talking about would it be beneficial to go 3 striker, 3 sentry, and I was thinking about it and I was like, that actually isn't a bad combination there because of the things that you get for strikers and sentries on the 3rd slot. So let's have a look here at Sentry's Call real quick. So for the 2 set bonus, you're going to get 30% headshot damage, which is going to help you put down those elites a lot faster in the challenging incursion. Also, you got to remember that they're usually either running straight or standing still, so that headshot damage is going to be huge, especially if you use a marksman rifle. But really, it's going to help you no matter what, as long as you can aim for the head. And the set bonus 3, 20% damage to elites. Now, every single enemy in the challenging incursions are going to be elites. So this is an awesome stat to have. I think it's super good, and I think it will help you guys out a lot. So that's why we're running 3 sentry. Remember, it doesn't matter what order you have these, whether you have like 3 sentries on this side or 3 sentries on this side, it doesn't matter. The combination is always going to be the same as long as you have the same amount of both. So now let's go through on strikers. So strikers is also super helpful for taking down those elites because you are getting 20% enemy armor damage. Now, if you don't know what enemy armor damage is, it's basically the blue damage indicators you get when you shoot somebody and you see a blue number pop up. Basically, that's you doing damage to their armor. If they still have white bars of armor above their health bar, it means that you're going to be doing enemy armor damage if you're not critting or hitting headshots. So it takes into an account like this armor penetration that works only against NPCs. That's why a lot of us, I think, are really looking forward to seeing if there's going to be armor penetration to players in the next update. So we'll have to just wait and see, but that's why I'm running the 2 strikers, and then obviously the 3 strikers can give you 50% critical hit damage, which is huge. So as you can see, this combo here is really, really good for the challenging incursion because it just fits perfectly. Now, me personally, when I run the challenging incursion, I like doing 4 sentry, 2 striker, but you could try either and see how it works out for you. Now, I use a marksman rifle and I'm pretty accurate with it, seeing that I'm playing on PC, and it's a lot easier to shoot on PC if you're good with a mouse and keyboard. But you should try it out and see what you think. I mean, I also play with a coordinated group, so marking enemies is huge because, you know, our group is obviously going to focus on that enemy that's marked. But I thought I would put this together and see how you guys like it. So the weapons that you're using are kind of, you know, don't really matter considering this isn't a PvP build, but whatever you feel most comfortable with. Probably want to use an M1A if you have a good M1A. So the stats, like I said, these stats aren't amazing, but I'll talk about what you kind of want to have in order to get these. So if you have sentries and strikers laying around, see if you can put a build together. It might help you with the challenging incursion. So I have 654 firearms on this, 12 exotic damage resilience. The exotic damage resilience is kind of helpful in this incursion, simply for the fact that the mortars hit you, and I'm trying to think if on challenging if it one hits you. I don't think so. But if you got like defensive vault popped or whatever, it's gonna do a lot less damage. Armor here, you want to always have armor on your chest piece, and health on kill is important. You want at least 20 to 25% health on kill if you can get it. Unfortunately, with this build, I only have 12%, which kind of sucks. But yeah, you kind of just work with what you got. So on my Striker's Mask, I have Stamina, 4% critical hit chance, 12% Disorient Resist, 3% Pulse critical hit chance. This mask is obviously going to get switched out. It's not a terrible mask by any means, but the build that I'm actually going for right now is for 4 Sentries, 2 Hunter's Faith, which is going to be a sniper build, because I noticed in one of my videos that a lot of my kills that I'm getting are with the sniper in this current meta. So I thought I would build around my sniper and kind of see if I could put a good, really good M1A build together, considering, you know, I rolled this M1A the other day and it's super, super good. It has Vicious, Brutal, and Fierce on it, which is giving me a lot of extra crit chance. And, you know, if I can up that crit hit damage or hit those headshots, it's going to be able to, you know, maximize my damage for sure. So here we got Sentry's Call knee pads, which you usually want to have like armor on. These aren't the greatest. They have health, shock resist, disrupt resist, and bleed resist. These are obviously not the greatest. I'm actually looking for better knee pads soon, so hopefully I can get something a little bit better. But usually when you get 240 gear, you kind of just want to throw it in there just to hold its spot for the set bonuses, just to kind of have it there. But, you know, I definitely need to switch it up. I'm also thinking about maybe using one of these Hunter Faith backpacks here. I mean, this looks like a good one. I think what I might do here is I might roll the armor for skill power. That extra 6k skill power is so helpful, and then I'll probably switch out and put sentries somewhere else. But yeah, so let's go right into the next one here, which is my backpack, which is a good lead point to here. 17% critical hit damage. Like I said, it's really helpful to have skill power here if you can, but, you know, totally up to you, whatever you're trying to build. Pulse duration is kind of nice because I use pulse. Obviously, if you have 2 skill attributes and you're using this build, since I am using pulse and heal, if, you know, first aid heal, you would want pulse duration, and you would want, you know, first aid self heal. So that's pretty good. You want to make sure you are maxing out your mitigation, obviously. And Sentry's Call gloves, 506 armor, which is a really high armor stat, and I think one of the highest you can get on gloves. 436 SMG damage, 11% damage to elites, 39% critical hit damage, first aid self heal. Pretty good gloves there. I got those in the dark zone off of somebody that I killed. So Striker's holster here, it's got armor. Obviously you want pulse duration, or pulse critical hit damage here, or something like that. But that's pretty high rolls, all up near 600, so can't really complain. So this is the 3 Striker, 3 Sentry build that I think will help you guys out through the challenging incursion. Obviously you still need a group. You're not going to be able to take this build in there and solo it completely, but this is, I think, a pretty good start for you guys to use. Now obviously if you're doing the challenging incursion, you want some people either running smart cover or other things like that, but if you are the DPS player in your group, this build is going to help you out a lot. Okay, so considering going into the Clear Sky challenging incursion solo is just pure suicide, I decided that we would just kind of go and do one of the high value targets so I can show you guys the damage output on some of the NPCs. So apparently we're locating Kremlin's position. So as you can see, the purples, they're not considered elites, so you're not going to do that extra damage, but holy damage. Let's clear this out. Dang, there's a lot of these guys. Holy. Alright, let's move up. Let's see what kind of damage the SMGs does. Okay, so you can see you can shred the 31s pretty fast. And we'll be able to see how much damage it does when the 32s come out. The elites. So I always check the blues because I'm so, and there's really no point for me to do it, but I'm always looking for that level 30 blue underbarrel. Apparently there's a underbarrel for the pistol. Well, not apparently, there definitely is, and it's really rare to find it. So I always end up checking the blues just in case. I've never actually seen one and noticed it. So I've probably definitely seen one, but just never noticed it. So go through here. So you can see the 3 Striker, 3 Sentries is kind of doing work.
Hostiles incoming.
There we go, 667k. Definitely not bad. I think you end up doing a little bit more with sentries though, but you kind of have to hit like a couple of consecutive shots in order for it to get to that point. Oh. And don't forget, obviously level 34s are going to be a little bit tougher, but just to show you that the build works.
Warning. Additional hostiles incoming.
Oh, and by the way, guys, I see a lot of people say, like, call the set items teal. You guys know that those aren't teal, right? Like, that's teal. That color is teal. I don't know why that triggers me. Oh my god, there's so many people! Alright, so you gotta be careful. You gotta try not to die during these, or else you gotta start all over again. I also grab all the purple items just because you can sell them for free funds.
Alert. Heavily armored hostile detected.
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought that was a door there for some reason. That was really stupid. Kremlin! God, I love this scope so much. For a while I wasn't using a scope on my M1A because I was getting better stats on like a ACOG. But dude, it's so helpful to be able to kind of zoom in. I don't really want to face tank this guy because they do ridiculous amounts of damage out of nowhere.
High-value target has been eliminated.
Okay, so we only got a gold for that? I thought you were supposed to get a green for the dailies. Maybe not. So grab that. So I don't know what I picked. Oh! Dude! That like almost screwed me so hard because I saw the little indicator saying that there was something in here. Alright, so we beat the high value target, not bad. But yeah, I just want to show you guys the build in action a little bit. Obviously, it would be more beneficial if I went to the challenging incursion and showed you the damage it does on those level 34s, but I was trying it earlier and I was hitting for 1 million with pulse, so I think you guys will enjoy it. But anyways, I just wanted to share that little build for you guys. I was planning on making the video today to talk about the base of operations sales, like I said, but I don't think it's ever been so bad before. Like, there's literally no point. Like, the ACR there is really bad. The police MK17, you should never ever buy the police MK17. It's just, I don't know what it is, but the damage is super low, the RPM is super low, and the headshot damage is low as well. Like, I don't know the point of that gun even being in the game when you can get a first wave M1A or a classic M1A or really anything else. I think the what's it called? I forget. I have one. The Historian. Even the Historian's a better pick. Like, the damage is so low on the MK17. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video anyways. I promise next week, you know, it can't get much worse than what we had this week. So I'll make sure to make a video next week, give you guys my opinions on the new stuff in the base of ops. But thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to drop the video a like, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Take care, everybody.